everyone, Dirty Laundry Queen Cassandra again. This time we're going to talk about, now that you've sorted your laundry, what do you do with the washing machine? So before we review all that you need to know, recall what I said in the last video about checking the labels on your shirts. And there is a fabulous slide in our training that actually goes over every little symbol you could possibly need to know, so keep that for future reference. For this one, I had this shirt earlier and I checked the label, and it told me that the best way to wash this shirt was to wash it in cold water with items that are of similar color and material, and then to tumble low on dry in the dryer. I also have another shirt here that is also 100% cotton and also has to be washed on cold water. The colors are relatively the same, so we're going to wash these two shirts together. So before we get going with how you actually get your laundry machine set up and how to put your load in the washer, we're going to go over what supplies you need. So the first, you definitely need some laundry detergent. Just washing your clothes in water will not get your clothes clean. You do need a little bit of detergent. So, as this is a small load, what I would do is I would take off the cap, and then inside of the cap there are little notches that say how much soap you would need. So if I were to check the back of the bottle, it's telling me that I would fill a full cap for a heavy load, and I would fill the cap to bar 2 for medium loads. As this is a small load, I'm going to fill it to bar 1. So you just basically pour your soap in there, and that is to bar 1 there. So we have that all ready for our load. The next thing, it's up to you if you want to use fabric softener. Some people that do have a brand new washing machine like this one do not want to use fabric softener in their machine. Fabric softener, it's a debatable item, but it actually can potentially lessen the life of your machine and also clog stuff inside of your machine as well. So scent boosters are an awesome alternative. They do dissolve with the water. So same thing as the detergent, you're going to read on the back of the label what it says to put into your washing machine. So this one, it's basically just saying for medium loads, it's a full cap. Small loads, obviously I'm going to use a little bit less. So I'm just going to shake some into the little cap here so we're all ready to go. My laundry smells nice. Prolonging the life of your washing machine is also important. So you can get these from any department store. They clean your washing machine. So if we look on the back here, what do they help with? They help to remove the stinky odor from your machine. They help preserve the life of it, and it recommends to use A-Fresh once a month. So it's probably of your benefit to go and pick some of these up after a training session in order to help take care of your washing machine. Okay, so now we'll take a look at how do we get our washing machine set up for the different types of loads that we're going to do. So if your garment can't be washed or has a recommended wash temperature and cycle, choosing the wrong option. So if I were to wash these on super duper hot water, it's probably going to shrink my shirts, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to adhere what it says on the label and wash them in cold water. So to get my cold water cycle set up, I'm going to turn on my washing machine. Try to turn my washing machine on. Okay. And then I'm going to go and select the cold wash cycle. Okay. So you see it has all these little things here. It has it set up as cold. It has the soil level set to be extra light, which for my shirts, they're not very dirty. They just need to be washed. And then my spin speed and deep fill are common laundry items like towels, pajamas, and undergarments will be fine on a normal cycle. So if we weren't doing this cycle today, I would set it up as a normal cycle. It has the soil level set to medium, so if you need to adjust it, you can. Items that are wrinkled are best to be washed on a permanent press cycle. So that is probably wrinkle control on this one. And items such as jeans are also best on a permanent press cycle or for a blouse that is safe for machine wash. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do to get our cycle started is we are going to make sure that there are no items in our pockets. If you fail to take out that piece of paper that you shoved in your pant pocket from the day before at work or change, you could use that change for lunchtime the next day. And any paper or Kleenex products that get into your washing machine. Paper doesn't wash well, and then all the little fragments end up going in your washing machine and could cause further damage down the road for your machine. Okay, so we're going to lift the lid. We have our cycle selected. The next thing is to add our soap before we place the things in there. So most washing machines are a little bit different. They all have their little compartments that your soap and fabric softener have to go in. They also have one for bleach. It is important because it depends on what hole you put the detergent in. So the softener would go in this one, detergent in this one, and then any oxy or bleach in that one. So if you accidentally put soap in your fabric softener or vice versa, it doesn't cause any major harm to your washer, but it also affects when it comes out in the cycle. So do your best to stick to putting it in the right slot as it's labeled. Okay, so we're going to place our load in the washing machine. We've got our supplies ready, and we would put them in the washing machine. We have our temperature set and our cycle set. So we would close our lid back down and then hit the start button. Okay, so make sure when your laundry is done that you are available to go and get your laundry out of the washing machine. Leaving your laundry in here for any longer than half an hour or so after your laundry is done could cause it to get a musty or an odory smell, which you don't want because your clothes are clean and then they're going to be ready to go into the dryer. So now it's time for you to practice. So from the laundry that you sorted before, I want you to put it in the machine, get your supplies ready, choose your correct cycle based on the information that we've given you. We'll wait 40 minutes, grab a snack, and then we will come back and be ready to dry our clothes.